I've got someplace the, the a permit from the government to shoot a wolf. It wasn't that I wanted to shoot a wolf as much as I wanted them to admit that wolves were a problem, that there were wolves around there. So they finally give me a permit. Another thing I did, I shut off part of the road that went up the ghost to the public, because I owned part of that road when I looked on the maps. And that wasn't that well accepted by people, but they were stealing calves right out of the field. People would come with a car, and they go out there and they pick up a young calf, because the cow would be without a calf, and the cow would run right to the highway, to the dirt road, and stand there and bawl, because that's the last place she saw her calf, you see. And so I shut the highway off. But I knew some of the people up in the government. They phoned me back down. What the hell I was doing was shutting this road off for people. This is not shut off. It's open for all the neighbors. And West Kootenay, that was in BC, Transalta, can keep on. They go, they use the road, they come through the yard and they use it. And I says, and anybody with a camera is allowed to go up there. And you'd be surprised how it had changed. They brought back garbage. See, my boys, like when you read in this book, it was a tight ship. The cowboys had to bring back the lunch bags and everything. It was never thrown away. We always cleaned up. Like in BC, I had, there was how many cowboys were riding? 8, 10 all the time. I had a ranch in BC at Merritt, together with 2 other people. And they had to clean up. They always brought their bags home. The Barcy, they always brought their, and the ranch in Hannah, there was never paper or anything left laying outside. Not that was put it by us. Other people, yes, I'm sorry, they would go through the ranch and leave it. And you just can't believe what people thought they could do. Anyway, I closed the road and the government phoned up and they said that. And I explained to him. I says, you wouldn't mind. And he says, you won't have any more trouble from here. He says, you know, I explained myself, but he says, would you put that in writing? And the guy, the minister, said, you got to be kidding. He said, but I had no more trouble. And it was good. And they opened it up again after I sold it, and he regretted it. As soon as you lose control of something. I have bought different places. And my general thing was to lay everybody off and rehire. And I did there too. And I ended up with usually about 4 or 5. I still keep in touch with some of them that worked at the Barcy. Because he worked for me. He ran a ranch for me in Merritt, BC. He was here just a few days ago. It's kind of nice to get, for a long time, the boys that worked for me at the sawmill, every Christmas I'd get a letter from lots of them. But of course they're all old, and some of them died, unfortunately. So things change as you get to be 90.